Hey everyone, welcome back to another Talk with Revis podcast episode. So, this is episode 20. I hope everyone's well. If you're listening on a morning, evening, or afternoon, I hope you're doing well and enjoying that day. So, today's episode will be about the story time how I fainted. 2 times, I'm going to tell you. 2 times I fainted. First one will not be really detailed, and second one will be detailed, so in depth. So I made a poll, and people picked, story time how I fainted. So make sure to pick your vote on what topic I should talk next after the end of the episode, and thank you so much, because I just want to include people, and you can interact and pick the topic of what I should talk about next. Let's get into it. So the first story time I'll do will be how I fainted in the living room. I was 17 or 18 back then. It was like summertime, and I was in the living room with my mum and me. So I was just sitting and talking, and then all of a sudden I sit up, I standed up, and then looked out the window to look at something, and I got really dizzy and fainted, on the floor in front of my mum. So she got a little bit shocked and worried, and then she brought me to the GP and said I have high blood pressure, and I didn't even know I had high blood pressure back then. And then my doctor said, "Oh, you have really high blood pressure, and it's not normal for your age." And so that's how that happened. But now, the second story time will be about how I fainted in my workplace. So, I'm a kitchen assistant. I work in a kitchen with my mum. I help my mum she cooks. I just help her, prep, clean, and all that. So this was a random day. So, Tuesday. I work 2 days a week, so Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday, I got in the work. It was okay. The morning went well, but around 11 p.m., I sliced my finger with a chef's knife. I was cutting carrots for the next day. So I was cutting carrots, and then I wasn't paying attention, or I was talking, or I think I was paying attention to cutting, but somehow I did it. So I sliced the top of my thumb. The skin went off, and I saw blood, and then I then panicked a little bit. Then I told my mom, and then she got me a plaster. It didn't really hurt, but then after a bit, after the plaster put on, 5 minutes later, I started getting dizzy, really dizzy and sweaty. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go in a back room of the cafe. So there's a kitchen part in my workplace, and there's a cafe part. So I went to the cafe and in the back room, and there's a table and a chair and a dryer and a wash machine. So I sat there for a bit to change my plaster. That I wanted to change it because I saw a lot of blood, and then I got really, really dizzy. My hearing went, and then all of a sudden I fainted. I didn't remember anything before I fainted. I had my phone in my hand, and so I fell in between the wall and the dryer. I don't know how long I fainted for. It could have been a few minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I don't know. But when I regained, I thought I was in a dream. I felt like I was in a dream, and I was stuck in a dream. So I was banging the dishwasher, the dryer, and the wall, funny. It was kind of funny, to be honest. And then I got up. Then I realized, oh, I fainted. And then I saw the chair was tipped over that I was sitting on, and my glasses were off. My phone was on the floor, and yeah, so that happened. And then after that, everything was fine. I felt fine. I went to the bathroom and splashed some cold water on my face, and I felt fine. Then after that, um, yeah. So my hearing went back, came back, no dizziness, and I had a little headache, but that's it. And eventually it healed. Like it healed quite fast, to be honest. Like 5 days, 4 days, it like was better, and now it's really good. It's just peeling right now, the skin. But yeah, that's my story time. I hope you enjoyed. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Have you ever fainted? Let me know. Um, but yeah, those are my two story times of how I fainted, and they're not really crazy story times, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I will be back then next Sunday for another episode. So make sure to vote and give me a review if you want, and follow. And thank you so much for your support. Bye.